Hi, and welcome back to Community Hotline. My name is Monica Weitzel, and we are here at MetroEast Community Media in Gresham, Oregon. With me tonight, I have Larry Collins, who is the founder of POPA, People of Purpose and Associates. I said it wrong. I can tell.
Papa.
Papa. Oh,
Papa the
sorry.
bear. Mama,
I should
Papa.
know Papa. Papa, I should know that. Found People of Purpose and Associates. I know that, sorry. And Malcolm Ricks, owner of Safe Transportation and a member of POPA.
Yes.
Thanks for being here tonight, guys.
Thank you for having us. Yep.
So, before we talk about the events that you have coming up, Larry, maybe you can tell us a little bit about POPA and the history and why this organization was founded.
Well, you know, I'm going to, as usual, I'm going to give Malcolm, I'm going to pass the mic to Malcolm because he's quite the spokesperson, and then I'll give back to, because this is Malcolm's excited about talking, so instead of being interrupted, I'm going to give him the mic and give him a minute, and then I'll explain to you what you asked about.
Well, you know, they always say I have a word or two that I could share with someone, but the vision of POPA started with Larry. We met over coffee or some organization, men's group. And he told me he wanted to make a difference in the community. It touched me to the point where we started talking about stop pointing fingers and lending a hand.
That's
the key
good
is to get out there and do it. Yeah.
So what is the premise of it? I mean, obviously you stop pointing fingers and you're lending a hand, but who belongs to this organization and why?
I'll answer that. We have a various, when you say people of purpose and associates, that means you're involved, okay? You just don't know that yet, but you're involved. And so it's basically a group of people that are believing some of the things that we believe in. And plus, we're just a grassroots group that come together and try to meet the needs. I think, was it your logo, your slogan says, how's it go, underman? We don't under-deliver over, how's it go?
Well, we're the transportation experts. But, stop pointing a finger and lending a hand is what POPA stands for. The whole idea is there are many things out there in the community that need to be addressed. And there are people that have their own little quirks and things that they see in their neighborhood that they'd like to see fixed. Stop talking about it and do something about it.
Give me an example.
An example is Larry told me about an elderly woman who lived in a house in North Portland who hadn't known her neighbors for some years. And part of it is people have moved away, children have come and gone, housing value may have changed, and neighbors are different. The whole idea is at some point, one neighbor needs to knock on the other's door to say, this is who I am. I'm the people that live next to you. We're a family just like you, and we have the same goals. A safe community, a loving environment, green trees, and a neatly manicured lawn.
There you go.
If you're without the capability and the people in your home to help you out, I've got a lawnmower, I can do that for you.
That's great. So did you somehow step in and get involved with that?
Basically what we did, we created an event. It's called Day of Retilling the Soil, where we literally go out to the inner cities, the Band-Aid of the community, the forgotten of the part of the community, and we just, on that particular day, we just come together from all different parts of the community and cities, and we do a thorough cleanup. Like you said, with Big Daddy Big Daddy was the old grandfather who may have passed away and left the motor that he was working on in Big Mama's yard. So we go around and remove that motor. We try to do we don't talk about it, we be about it. And so, plus it's about getting to know your neighbor. It's about, we like to term reawakening a dormant neighborhood. So it's kind of, it has its challenges.
I think it's really important to get to know your neighbors, especially, you know, especially the older people, but all different age groups can benefit by knowing each other. I know if I move into a new neighborhood, the first thing I like to do is get to know some of my neighbors, because I want to know that if I'm in trouble and they see that I'm in trouble, you know, they'll come to my help. Or if if I'm not around for a long time, that maybe somebody will come check on me and I will do the same for them. I mean, it's good to be able to do that. Or if, they need a hand, like if there's a snowstorm, which we don't have very often, but if we do, to know that, there are people around to help. But the cleanup is a big part of what you do then on that particular day.
Well, yeah, we do that. I remember going back. I went to meet one day, and I think it was Katrina? Yeah, Katrina had just happened. And so I went to a meeting at the old Washington High School. So I go to this meeting, it's packed in the gymnasium. And they're like, man, we don't want those people to come here. And like, what people? Then
They're talking about the Katrina.
yeah, the Katrina, right. And so some lady stood up and said, hey, what are we going to feed those guys? Right? What are we going to feed those guys? And I'm like, they eat probably hamburgers, hot dogs.
They eat the same things we do.
Right.
But it sounds good. They're on the same plate where they're already breaking them in.
Right, but they didn't want them because of whatever the case may be. So that council took that and said, hey, man, if we come together on the same field, hamburger, hot dogs, me, then we can make some things happen, because the quickest, spot to a man's stomach is through his heart, through his stomach. So we have a free event. And so we decided that bring people together, and whether you're angry or not, then once we do the hot dog and hamburgers, people have a tendency to, that's how,
You get a full stomach, you're a lot more open to maybe getting to know your neighbors and working out some issues, huh?
It's hard to argue when you're breaking bread.
And it's hard to work things out if you're hungry. If you're hungry, you don't have enough to eat. But so at this event, you have some food there then?
Well, what happens is it's called Dairy Till and So, and what we do, there's two parts, right?
2 parts to it.
2 parts. Okay, the first part is the cleanup, of course. Okay, the cleanup, and we do the cleanup. We meet at 3 different areas in the community, and once at 9 o'clock we do the cleanup.
Okay.
So you're cleanup over here.
Okay.
So at 10 o'clock a.m. we're doing a basketball tournament in honor of a police officer Z tournament.
Right. And this is, how many years have you done this? Is this the 3rd year you've done this, or?
This is the 4th.
4th year.
This is the 4th.
Okay.
And we honor, it's not about the police officer, it's just the fact that what he did for the community, and we honor him. And it's a free basketball tournament from grade 5 to 8.
So 3-on-3?
No, 5-on-5.
5-on-5, okay.
Yeah, the big league, the big tournament. So 5-on-5, and it's a free tournament. So that gives the opportunity for the families to come together on this aspect, watch your kids play, and over here to do the cleanup.
Okay.
And so that starts at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So at 12 o'clock on July the 21st, 2012, they come together. The tournament still is going on, but the workers come together. Now we have a free concert at 12 o'clock, which includes some of the local bands.
Nice.
We might try to get Phil Collins this year.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he's local, but nice try. Yeah.
He's not?
Not that I'm aware of,
okay,
no.
geez.
That was a good shot. Good shot.
So that's a little ways off, still working out the details on who's going to be playing.
Yes. No, then we bring people together, and then we have free hamburger and hot dog. And the reason that Malcolm's one of the biggest things is SAFE is one of the bigger sponsors that we have. Not only is is he with the organization, he believes in what we're doing. So he does the I won't say the gopher part of it, but he's always running around. He's doing the delivery.
Man behind the scenes.
It feels good to roll up your sleeves and actually get something done,
Yeah.
whether it's gardening, whether it's cleaning up somebody else's garden, or driving around passing out water, making sure everybody's taken care of.
Good. Well, let me make sure I understand then. This is on July 21st. Where does the you said there's 3 places for the cleanup. Do you have those places determined yet where people need to meet for that? Where are
But
those?
what we're going to do this year is because of we have people from all different. We're meeting at one central location.
And then disperse from there?
Yes.
So where are people meeting? Is it at Irving Park, or is that somewhere
No,
else?
that's the basketball.
That's the basketball thing.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
think we haven't decided exactly where we're going to meet.
Okay. All right.
Okay. At this point, but we have the locations, which is inner city Portland, Northeast 15th, and Killingsworth. That's one area.
Okay.
Jefferson High School, which is on Haight and Killingsworth.
Yep.
And Maple Mallory, which is on MLK and Emmett Shaver and Fremont.
Yeah.
That area.
Okay.
And
These are all places I could walk to
All
2 of
places
those.
right in the neighborhood.
Yeah. I could walk to one of those, so I'm hoping I'm going to be free that day.
Keep
so I
it
can-
green, yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. So people will meet at one location, and then they will go to these other locations to do cleanup. At 10 o'clock, those who want to be involved in the basketball part of it can go to Irving Park, and the kids can sign up ahead of time.
right, we have if they go to our website, which is Papa.
P-O-P-A.
PDX.org, then you can sign up. But if you want to do the cleanup, you can go to Solve. We're on Solve website.
Oh,
and our event is Day of Retilling the Soil.
Day of Retilling the Soil.
Right.
Then, where is the picnic?
Irvington Park.
That's at Irving Park also?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Which is in Northeast Portland.
Yes, it is. Yes,
but
it is.
what we're trying to do, we don't discriminate. We want to be able to come to East County, have people from East County come, whether they come to our event or not. We want you to put that day aside and clean up your area, or the little kiddies, cute kids. Clean up your room.
There you go. I like that.
Clean up your room, honor your mom, your parents that day. And once you come to the park, it's free. Only thing we want you to do this year is to help someone else out by bringing a couple cans of food with you.
Okay.
Because what we want to do, we wanted to, because Safer Transportation to do so many things, we got this really cool idea. Once we have all this stuff for your cans, then we're going to be starting branching out, feeding, doing Christmas boxes, Thanksgiving boxes, and that's going to be
Safe transportation.
He's driving,
Way to go,
because
Malcolm.
we believe in getting her dead, not getting her done, getting her dead.
Get her did.
Yes, and he's, and he's very responsible.
I like the idea, Larry, of that even if you don't live in Northeast Portland, where these events are taking place, that if you live out here in East County, where this show is being shot, even though it's viewed all over, that you can do the same thing in your area. You know, if you can come to the picnic, then the barbecue, great. But if you can't, and you live in Gresham or Fairview or Troutdale or whatever, go ahead and do some of that same day. Do a little cleanup, help your neighbor out. Lend a hand to somebody else.
Yep.
Don't point a finger, lend a hand.
Yeah,
That's good.
We think it's important because, like for example, we were saying this when we came in. There's situations where people are having personal problems at home, and I'm your neighbor. If you're arguing, I can hear you, and I can come over and maybe cool it down.
Yeah.
However, but if you call the police or something like that, it takes them 7 or 8 minutes to get there. A lot can happen in 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you know your neighbor, you can, hey, are you guys okay over there? Yeah. What do you need? If Big Mama needs some cookies or no,
you might just need somebody to talk to for a minute.
Yeah, they might just need somebody to talk to. Yeah. Sometimes people just need, somebody to come and just break it up. Not physically break it up, just say, an interruption that makes them, step back for a minute. How people get wound up, they just need a little, oh, there's somebody at the door. Sometimes that's all. Yep. That's all you need. Or maybe, I'll watch your kids for 5 minutes while, you take a walk, whatever. Sometimes those little things really help. Well, we're just about out of time, but I really appreciate you guys coming on.
Already?
I know, it goes fast.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I know.
Larry's got plenty to say.
You giving us 2 and 2?
You have 15 minutes, Larry. You're done.
No, but I do appreciate that.
And it's a good deal. I think people need to take advantage of that day and do what you said. Any last words?
I'm going to Malcolm go first, and then I'll
find an opportunity to volunteer and make a difference in your community somewhere. Doesn't matter where it is, just do it.
Great.
And I was supposed to say this, but I forgot. But I apologize to my nephew, because we have some upcoming events coming up, and I think it's very important. And one of the things that we believe in mentoring, we believe in bringing, not only letting those guys play basketball, but we want to keep a close niche on them. So we created a club called Club Confidence. So that means you may have problems at home, but you bring it to us, and we'll help you, and we'll keep your, unless it's too bad and we're mandated, but Club Confidence is coming soon. Then also we've tapped into some Hispanic community, and we're going to be doing a soccer tournament for the Hispanic.
Great.
Okay. And then we partnered with a couple, of course, with our main.
It gets busy.
Yeah, our main. What's the name of your group again? What's the name of your business?
We're talking about Papa.
No, okay.
People of purpose and associates.
So we're partners with them and Safe Transportation and a Via Northwest. So people are believing what we're doing, and we're just saying that you may not believe what we're doing, but again, instead of don't talk about us, pray for us. We'll pray for you. And remember, our motto is stop pointing a finger and
lend a hand.
Lend a hand. Sounds good. Thank you guys very much, Malcolm and Larry. Thanks for watching this segment of Community Hotline. We appreciate you joining us tonight. They had some good information here, so if you're interested, you can go to their website and check it out, or give them a call and find out all the details. My name is Monica Weitzel. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you here next week.